Peace, fam. Peace, fam. This your boy Young Link Jr. in here, man. Brushing off the presidential debate 2016, man. Last night between Donald Trump and Secretary Hillary Clinton. Okay, so if you guys follow me on Facebook, I really went into detail about how pretty much Hillary Clinton is chosen from the Bilderberg organization, which is an organization foundation founded in the Netherlands. It was actually profited by the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers. Those are the type of people who actually rule the world. Okay, I know some YouTube videos that was actually going into detail about who actually rules the world. Now, my thing is, with that being said, my thing is this, man. After watching that debate, it was a complete nonsense. You know, they was going back and forth. And I'm sitting here just thinking about it like, man, like, how is this going to propagate? How is this going to improve the conditions, not only for us as Americans, but the oppressed? You know, of course, they had general questions saying, how you going to achieve prosperity in America? How you going to deal about the police brutality between, the police and the blacks? What are you going to do to improve the living conditions of black people? And I look at it all like this, man. To summarize this in a nutshell, like I said in my Facebook post this morning, we have to change within ourselves, man. Look at our brothers and sisters as Christ looked at us, man. We have to love each other. Change our mindset and our paradigm with one another, man. So what I mean is we got to have some type of political representation. If we really want to go on this earthly plane and successfully have a strong force of a community, especially as blacks, we gotta have some political representation. Like I said in my previous videos, we have to have someone to represent us, man. That's going to give us pay raises. Not only just raise the minimum wage, but how about improving the school system? Let's talk about increasing the salaries of the teachers, man. I believe teachers should get paid way more what they earn today, man, in this plane. Because my thing is, it should be no reason that every single year, that teachers got to set up in a meeting with the mayor or the governor about potentially, getting fired, getting the pink slip. And next that put kids into a predicament and danger. And also too, it gives a family stress. Because at the end of the day, they working 40 hours a week. They are looking like they don't have anyone to actually help them out in the financial crisis, because they have to provide a roof over their head. And how they going to educate their children? That's another thing. So that's why they rely on the school system to do that. But we all know it's funded by the Europeans, and they're not going to teach black history, true black history. Instead of the surface black history of Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, they're not going to talk about Frederick Douglass. They're not going to talk about Nat Turner. They're not going to talk about, just things that's going to really shape up, like, how to invest in businesses, how to profit off the stock market, things that's going to grow, but we was always taught that we got to spend our money and have our money circulate outside of our communities. This is why, as in the black community, you ride around, you see so many abandoned, broken homes and buildings, man. And I know Hillary Clinton, she had a proposal that she was going to help the child care system. She was going to help people, low-income families, to be able to provide for their children while they at work at daycare, because daycare is expensive at the same time. So now you just having someone, now you working at a corporation that doesn't care, that's probably racist anyway, but you got to pay the bills. And at the end of the day, you get home, you tired, and you're neglecting what your child is doing. How they properly getting educated. So my thing is this, that I feel like, man, it was just a waste of time, man. This debate. I'm very disappointed, man, on these candidates so far. This is really horrible. I used to like Bernie Sanders, but he had good policies, but they were very ineffective, because all of it took money, and it was going to milk the middle class. You mean to tell me the wealthy never pays taxes, man? They hate paying taxes. And so in order for us to have debt-free college, that's Hillary Clinton's plan, and for us to move forward within her plans and create and bring tens of millions of jobs and redefine the manufacturers, she was thinking that taxing the rich. Now what it is, it's going to be imbalanced. The rich definitely going to go, they're going to shift their companies out to the Middle East, or they can go to Mexico, because the taxes are very, very much lower. And plus they can pay someone to do the same job with lower rates. And so that's what it's all about. If you're a businessman, you will understand it. That's just his proper business ethics. That's what Donald Trump is saying, even though I'm not agreeing everything he's saying. But in that aspect, yes, this is what's going to happen. You can't just tax the wealthy and then improve the middle class like that. So, I don't look into politicians to solve my problems, man. I mean, at the end of the day, they don't live with you. They're not gonna go to work with you. They're not gonna do anything. But I do believe and stress the importance of voting for like city council, voting for like, you know, your mayor, because they can hold weight within your county, because those are the ones that pays within those particular police organizations, police corporations, and the police in your counties. You know what I'm saying? That's from our taxpayers' money. So they should be in our best interest to decrease the violence of police brutality. I know that Donald Trump and Lester Holt proposed that question to both of the candidates, and Donald Trump stated what really sparked my eye when he said law and order. That got me to the New World Order plan, law and order. So you really, Donald Trump, you proposing martial law when you say law and order. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. It is some people in the community that's doing crazy things. The police should really just look forward to getting criminals instead of just regular civilians who violate traffic violations or because they're black, you know. But at the same time, law and order, we got too much of that, man. You restricting, I feel like you were initiating and restricting the rights of our people. Now, my suggestion, as I say, is that we all know that politicians own the police. If we have someone to fund, if we have a politician that can really successfully represent us and fund us, and we can propose our agenda to them, then maybe we can eliminate the police brutality that's going on in our country. Okay, because they're not going to kill the ones that's help funding their pockets. That's why you don't hear too many Jewish people getting killed. You don't hear too many Muslims getting killed from the police and getting harassed, even though it's an act of war on terror. This goes to show you that they spin in the face of us black people because we have no type of economic foundation. As Dr. Claude Anderson stated, we have no type of owner corporation. I'm not talking about motherfucking barbershops. I'm not talking about motherfucking hair salons or markets, supermarkets. I mean, we don't have no type of, like, you know, nothing that's contributing to society. Like, we don't have no Ford companies. We don't own any sports, you know, entertainment facilities. We don't own any television series. We don't own that. We might work for them, but we don't own it. And so therefore, if we own these things, you know, it will eliminate even Bill O'Reilly or Bill Murray or these motherfuckers, these other white girl talking bad about us and having a career of degrading black people. You don't see too many people making a career and talking bad about Jewish people. That's a crime to be anti-Semitic. You know that. It should be a crime to be anti-black. But the thing is, though, we're at the back end of the barrier, man. This is why they killing us. The US dollar's about to collapse. They like, man, niggas is killing each other at the same time. They not gonna wake up. They don't know how to vote. You know what I'm saying? All they know is they just believe everything on the TV. We portray them, they're thugs and this and that. You know, we can disrupt the family structure. So we gonna go back to the Willie Lynch era. And it's like we keep eating it up alive as black people, man. So my thing is, we gotta wake up, rise up, have political representation. I stress that enough. I don't care who it is. You know, have somebody a politician and fund them, give them a fat check, and then say, hey, are you going to help us? Are you going to get pay raises? Then again, I want you to go to the police stations within our communities and our counties and talk to them and say, hey, stop freaking killing us unjustly. You know what I'm saying? Stop having an agenda. Stop training to kill us. You know what I'm saying? Especially if we're not doing anything just for being black. You know, stop killing us and getting pay raises, man. We have to hold these people accountable. So that means we have to go to our senators, okay? We, as black people, we have to successfully educate ourselves, man, about the whole political race, whole political agenda, man. Because this is exactly what Frederick Douglass did as he was a Republican. Even though I don't give a crap about Republicans or Democrats, but Republicans really helped us out a lot, tremendously. They proposed many laws, you know what I'm saying? And it's sad that, you know, they comparing us to Hispanics, because as black people, we was here first, even before the Indians. We was here first, according to history, that we fall into a place now that we got to go back to Africa. We can't go back. No, I refuse, because we should stay in this country, because we deserve. We just need to get some trinkets get out of us, man, because we deserve everything, man. We deserve the good. We deserve prosperity. We deserve to be treated fairly as a race. We was here first. Benjamin Banneker filled out the whole blueprint of Washington, D.C. Did you know that I heard yesterday too, I forgot, it was a brother, I think it was a comedian, he proposed that black people stop working, you know, and September 26th, yesterday, to start working. Did you know that if black people stop working, let's just say, forget it, we're not going to work, we're not doing anything until our standards and the condition improve. The economy will drop, because they need us. That goes to show you, as black people, we are the oil. of America. You know, so this is why I'm so hard, and that's why I believe as we will rise up. You know, especially people who's born in the 90s to start see children. We will rise up. Once we get over like 10, 15 years from now, we're gonna overthrow this government, man. And they're afraid of that. That's why they hitting us with the fluoride in our water, you know, the poison in our food, to have us slaves into our lower vibrations, man. Let's talk about the fluoride. Let's talk about the Flint water crisis. That's still going on. Why is the government systematically designed to kill us? Poisoning our water, the basic necessity of life. These are the things we have to consider, man. And you know, as you're watching the debate, it was just a lot of talking, man. But it's not gonna get anything done. But we all know, like I said, Hillary Clinton is gonna be selected, not elected, man. And every single president is related. They go through the Bohemian Ritual trial. Donald Trump refused to go through that, which is some type of occult initiation in America. Donald Trump refused to go through that. So he's not going to be the president of the United States. So don't be worried. But this is the perfect time, like I said, to get spiritual, get right with the Lord. Just stay grounded, man. Because you know, I feel like martial law is really going to happen, and it's going to be a point in time we're not going to be living in our homes. We got to stack up water. We got to store food. You know what I'm saying? Carry our guns, because because I know Hillary Clinton has a plan to destroy a Second Amendment, to ban guns. You know what I'm saying? So we can not defend ourselves as easily. So when shit really hits the fan, we will be unprepared, man. So it was just make martial law a lot easier. That's all it is. They're not gonna talk to you more about that stuff. They're not gonna talk to you about Planet Nibiru and Anunnaki coming down to save us, you know, supposedly. But it's gonna be an all war, like it was a war broke out in heaven, man. In Revelation 12, when the dragon tried to devour the child, that was supposed to be the Messiah. So this stuff is in, man. I'm gonna keep on rambling, but my thoughts about the presidential debate, man, I'm just very indecisive who I'm gonna vote for in November, man. I mean, I kind of know what's gonna be the outcome. This shit is crazy, bro. But you know, just gotta be spiritual and just keep your mind open, man, and just get right with the Lord. We're gonna be all right. And just guard your families, love your families. Read the book of Psalms to your families, man. You know, this is some real talk, real stuff, man. But you know, you guys, you know, have any personal questions, email me at rodney9312@gmail.com. You know, you can follow me on Facebook at Rodney Jones Jr. Man, share this video, like this video, guys. But this is me, man. You know, this is the selection, man. This is like the have-nots versus the system, man. You know, I mean, you know, people in the Charlotte is protesting, which is cool, but it's not gonna get anything done. When we protest, we still can go back to work with the white corporations. So what good is it, man? Because we can't, and like we can protest and go back home to our black corporations and continue to circulate money within our community. So that's why they keep doing this to us, man. It's no repercussions, bro. It's crazy. But that's all I gotta say, man. You guys continue to subscribe, like, man. I'm out, man. It's a joke. Deuces.